Anxiety on the carnivore diet. But wait, isn't the carnivore diet supposed to help with anxiety? I also went through these things on the keto diet, but I had no idea what I was doing wrong then. I have made every mistake in the book. When I have anxiety on the carnivore diet and even the keto diet, it was because I was not eating enough, specifically not eating enough fat. It seems if I need protein, it does not give me anxiety. I can have a fatty coffee with 3 tablespoons of butter, and not too long after that, I'll be hungry, not anxious, but hungry. And then that lets me know, okay, it's time for some protein. Being anxious is the #1 sign that I need energy. When I was keto, I blamed these symptoms on electrolytes. Don't do that. Always try fat first, and then if that doesn't help, it could be your electrolytes. But I'll tell you the symptoms that I have when my electrolytes are low. They're totally different than what I feel when I need energy. Figuring out these things were not easy. I mean, I'm on my 4th year of a ketogenic journey, and I'm just now figuring these things out. It's sad because not doing these things correctly and chronically under eating, not getting enough energy. So if you're not eating enough fat, but then you're not eating carbs, it can really mess up your metabolism and thyroid. And that is what I'm dealing with. And I also just went through this huge hurdle of too much protein. Aside from having anxiety, here are some other things that happen to me if I need more fat. If you are grumpy, if you cannot handle stress very well, not sleeping well is huge. If you're not sleeping, you're not eating enough fat. And that could be several things. When I have trouble falling asleep, which is very rare since I started high fat, I'll go and take a big spoonful of butter, go lay back down. It really works like a charm. Your heart rate can be a little bit higher and just not feeling calm. When you are eating enough, especially fat, you can handle stress a lot better when your brain has the energy that it needs. The last thing that I experience whenever I need fat is I'm having anxiety also, but I just feel like I'm floating. My brain is floating. My limbs are floating. Very weird. And when I say anxiety, it's not the anxiety that I used to have that was out of control, that would turn into a panic attack. It's just a very uneasy feeling that I want to go away. I also want to talk about electrolytes because I feel like in the carnivore and keto community, when things are off, people always blame it on electrolytes. And in my experience, the anxiety part of a ketogenic diet has never been about electrolytes. The symptoms that I have when my electrolytes are low is rapid heartbeat, much faster than if I need to eat fat, and chest pressure, shortness of breath, nauseated, and weak. And just like if I need to eat more fat, this can hit me like a ton of bricks. What I'm about to say stopped happening once I went to high fat. I got back in ketosis, and I am fat adapted. But what can also give you anxiety is sugar crashes. And guess what that can cause? That can cause rapid heart rate and anxiety and weakness also. Sugar crashes can also have you not sleeping well. The cortisol, adrenaline comes out to get your blood sugar up and it'll wake you up. But again, regardless if it's from just lack of energy or that you're having sugar crashes, eating more fat can help balance both of those. And then if you're having electrolyte issues, it usually comes with a rapid heartbeat that pounds pretty hard, and also chest pressure, and I get short of breath. This is only my story. This may be different for many other people. I'm just sharing what I have figured out on a ketogenic diet because honestly, It's been hell trying to figure this stuff out. Unfortunately, our primary care doctors can't help with these things. Most of the world is not on a ketogenic diet. They can't help us. So this is why I share my story to hopefully help someone else navigate their symptoms.